welcome to You the People, the Where's Waldo of podcasts. Every week we serve up answers to questions that are never asked, in a mosaic of voices from the street. Can you guess what we're talking about?
I have no idea. That's such a weird question. I think life would be very short.
I think it would be a very interesting life. It would be, I don't know, everything would look very, very different than it is now. Everything that seems small would seem very large, and everything that seems large would probably not even be noticeable. It would be too large.
Aren't I short enough as it is? Well, I am smaller. It's horrible. I want to be tall.
I don't know. Is the world the same? Then that's a different thing, I think. How big am I? I'm like as big as smaller than a leaf or something. So I guess if the world stays exactly the same and I'm as small as a leaf, it would take a long time to get anywhere of significance. Like the world isn't really built for a person that small. But if the world shrinks too, then it would just be exactly the same, which would be probably pretty cool. Because everyone's nasty carbon emissions or whatever would be like only really tiny.
Overwhelming, maybe? I don't know. That's an interesting... Yeah. Wow, like Gulliver's Travels.
Sometimes when I see big mountains or in the desert or in the ocean, I feel so small. Maybe those feelings would be higher. So, yes, I would like to try that.
Good point, actually.
Yes. Maybe I will see how small I am and how far I can go.
At that size, I'd probably register as a leprechaun with a film company, and I'd probably get lots and lots of work. As an out-of-work actor, I would certainly appreciate that.
When you consider yourself to be in an ever-expanding universe, what would the size of me, what would the difference be? Life would be larger than life. Guess life might feel more overwhelming than it already does.
Don't know. I've always been really tall, so I would not have a clue. I don't know. I like to be the one that's, that's stronger, bigger, I don't know.
Amazing. Ginormous, tiny, I don't know, fascinating. Different perspective. Heights? I don't know. I don't know. I'd look at the world differently, I suppose. Climbing.
I think I'd probably have more fun because I could spy on people, I could fit into interesting places, my child wouldn't be able to find me. So I think it'd be quite a bit more interesting, I guess. Probably wouldn't be able to find clothes to fit me, which would be a bit disappointing.
I want to go so many places because when I was very small, so everyone didn't notice me. So I can go everywhere free. Yeah, I want to many places, yeah.
Maybe explore a bit more because you'd be sort of hidden under like gardens and plants and things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. You could hide. You can go anywhere for free. Yeah, I would like jump on planes and go and travel and just like sit in people's backpacks and no one knows. I think that'd be pretty sick. I think that'd be cool.
That'd be fine. I could get around faster.
You know, you can go into much smaller places, you can explore different things.
Insects. There are a lot of insects in the world, so it would be a battle of the fittest, or the survival of the fittest, maybe not the strongest. It would just be a survival, I think, being insects would be the ones that... would that take over the world? I don't know. You got cockroaches?
A bee. Yes, a bee. Because you can go fly from a flower to another flower and you make this world better. Yeah, you can, enter wherever you want and move wherever you want. Maybe people can't see you.
It makes me think of that movie, Bee Movie, that sort of thing. Yeah, that's all I can say, sorry.
Oh, you can slip through smaller spaces, I suppose, if that's an advantage, but I don't see why.
Oh, climb through keyholes, I suppose.
Very fun. I think I could sneak around everywhere and scare a lot of people, I think. But, I mean, it'd be awesome. It's been a dream of mine. I used to watch a show called George Shrinks, and watching him like, as a kid, just be like, man, this guy's so cool. Like, you know, like I reckon it'd be great. I'd probably start like a mouse fight club or something, something like that.
You wouldn't have to tap on because you can just jump on the train. You can go anywhere you want.
The world would seem a lot bigger. I mean, you'll be able to access things a lot easier, and you could sneak into places that you wouldn't even imagine. Probably food places, if I'll be honest. Yeah, I love food.
What I want? Yeah, I want to eat food because very big, quite smaller, so I can eat so many times.
Well, yeah, you could like climb under doors and like get into bakeries or something and eat lots of sweet things.
An adventure.
No one can see you. But it doesn't mean you can doing something bad, okay? Just no one will see you.
Well, it would depend if I was visible to the human. If I was invisible, it would be great.
No, for me it's not amazing. I cannot enjoy the concert anymore. But well, I can climb up somewhere, so maybe it's even better, but
you can't climb.
no one sees me, so I'm alone and it's frustrating. So no, it's not nice. Yeah.
You're going to be kind of one in a million, well, not even a million in the whole world. And then what if people don't know you exist either to anyone else apart from yourself? And that's pretty lonely and isolating, so yeah.
I would be maybe advantage, people doesn't see me, so anything I can do, you know? So if I would be an ant, maybe I would be an ant, I can eat anything or whatever. So yeah.
Well, there are always disadvantages. Yeah, well, I wouldn't be as tall as I am now. Yeah, I'd be like an ant. People could step on me.
Oh, that's like an ant, isn't it? I'll be stepped on.
I presumably would be an ant and subject to being crushed.
Intimidating.
Yeah.
Yeah, but intimidating, eh? That's about it. Everything would look larger than life, so to speak. So yeah, just having an inferiority complex because everything's larger than you. So yeah.
Could get run over. I don't know.
Harder, obviously. A lot harder. The danger of being squashed by everyone in your way, I think that would be pretty dire.
It should be the same, a little bit more tired because you have to walk further. Yeah.
It would be very complicated. Yeah, because it's already dangerous. A lot of people around. Even I'm big, I'm having a lot of trouble. I don't think I would last long. Yeah.
I suppose it would be more frightening. Be like being a child. So you'd be very dependent and frightened.
Very frightening. It's bad enough being normal. No.
It would be very scary and dangerous.
It'd be quite scary. Quite scary because everything's so, much bigger than you. Daunting, I don't know.
I would like to have a potion to be more taller. I want to people not to walk on me because I am too little. People could help me to do everything in the life because if you are like that, you can do anything.
I reckon everything will get much more bigger. It will be much more harder if I want to survive in this large world. I really like to drive a car, so I can't drive a car. I can't sleep on my bed because it's way too large. It will feel like a very large board. Yeah.
It'd be miserable. Absolutely miserable. That's all I have to say. Because I wouldn't be able to get places. No, because then nobody could see me.
Too much, just too much. There's nothing to fit with my body. I cannot go on the toilet because I cannot jump on it.
You can go everywhere, but there is the rats. You could be eat. The rats eat you. Yeah, and all of the birds too. because in Australia there is a lot of big birds and snakes. I haven't seen yet. And spiders. I don't like spiders.
You the People is a weekly podcast produced by Greg Shapley. Join our Facebook group, also called You the People, to propose questions to our answers and suggest questions to be answered. Email inquiries to, all one word, youthepeoplepodcast@gmail.com. Thanks for listening, and please join us again next week.